moving forwards? Is there something stopping you from moving forwards? More about that right after the intro. Wow! Welcome to the Day One Journey, where I share with you my journey towards understanding who I am, knowing myself, so I can be myself, so I can be true to myself. Yeah! Episode 589. Ching, yeah. So what about you? Is there something that is stopping you from doing what you want? Is there something that is blocking you to reach a decision that you want to do to get you wherever you want to be? Well, as I shared with you in the last few episodes, when I was on the Vipassana retreat, I didn't have the clarity that I want. And when I don't have the clarity that I want, I can find myself in endless loops, trying to figure out things, trying to do some research, trying to get information, trying to get answers, and not succeeding. Then on the Vipassana retreat, I had specific questions and I didn't really get answers to these questions. I was asking the teachers, but I didn't get the answers. And as I shared with you in the last episode, whenever I don't get the information that I want, I try to put a limit. I try to stop myself once in a while when it happens, and just make the decision and acknowledge that, like I'm saying to myself, I won't get more information right now. So let's accept, I want to accept the situation, the reality. I won't have more information right now, but I still want to move forward. I still want to make a decision and get the clarity that I want and move forward. And this is exactly what I was sharing in the last episode. I just acknowledge the fact that this is the information that I have right now. And I do the best that I can with what I have, with the tools that I have. And this is exactly what I did on the Vipassana retreat, especially on the last 3 days where we didn't sleep. So for 72 hours with zero sleep. And it was tough, it was challenging. I wasn't sure how to deal with that. And I didn't have the information that I wanted. But I did the best that I can with what I had. But I dug even deeper than that. When I reach this state, when I'm confused, when I'm not sure what to do, but I still want to reach a decision, instead of asking myself what I want to do, I'm asking myself who I am. I remind myself of my identity. I ask myself, what would do the person I want to become? This is what I ask myself. Instead of asking myself what I'm going to do, I'm asking myself who I am. Meaning, I'm pushing myself to make a decision, not based on what to do, but make a decision based on who I am or who I aspire to be, who I'm trying to create of myself. And this is what I did on the last day of the Vipassana retreat. I just remind you, I was there for 26 days, isolated from the world. And as I shared with you as well, I broke some of the rules. On the last day, one day before, I even left the temple. I left the temple. I think it was breaking the biggest rule. I need to stay there, but I left the temple. But I came back. And when I wasn't sure whether to push it or not to push it, or like when I was confused, I asked myself who I am. I reminded myself who I am, and I see myself as the kind of person that if I start something, I end it. I don't give up. So I pushed through. I didn't feel like it. I wasn't in the mood. The last 24 hours were the most difficult. If you remember in the last few episodes, I shared with you that I was struggling with myself, getting too much sugar into my system, getting too much caffeine into my system. I was all over the place, and I was a little bit even freaking out at certain stages. But I made a decision to follow through and to end these 72 last hours of the Vipassana retreat practicing meditation. The best that I could. I'm not sure it was the best practice overall on the Vipassana retreat, but I pushed myself. I came there to practice. This is who I am. I'm the kind of person who practices and grow. I have the growth mindset. I want to grow. I want to get better. This is why I came to the Vipassana retreat, to practice meditation, practice my mind. So I wasn't going to let it go. I pushed myself. I pushed myself for the last few days, the last few hours, on the last day. And reminding myself of who I am, of who I want to be, was extremely helpful for me for making this decision. Not giving up and pushing it till the end, the best that I could with what I had. And this is what I want to share with you in this episode. So back to you. Think about one thing, one decision that you want to make in your life, whether it's in your work life, your family, anything. And instead of asking yourself what you want to do, ask yourself who you are. Remind yourself of the person that you want to become. And ask that person, what would he do? What would she do? Give yourself a few minutes. Try this interesting exercise. And of course, have an amazing day one. See you tomorrow.